Amazing things happening at Vitality Expo, which in itself is a wonderful sort of example of where we are in the world today, that so many of us have a really strong desire to be healthier, to be better, and to improve ourselves. But for the sake of this talk, what I really want to do is help bring your attention and your focus onto this stage so that we start to allow whatever else is outside to kind of take care of itself for now, to let your mobile phones to take care of themselves for now, and to give yourself this time to really focus on what we want to share with you. So we're going to start off with a mindfulness exercise, and that's a huge part of the work that I do, and also Elsa uses it in her work. So we're going to basically, I'm going to ask everybody, if you could, is just to get as comfortable as you can, to put your 2 feet on the ground, and to start to just center yourselves. We're going to do 7 deep belly breaths. And I want to talk just before we start, I just want to explain a little bit more about breathing from the belly and how incredibly important that is. For anyone who was here at the last talk just on, Henrietta's talk, was incredible, and there's so much information there on the detrimental effects of stress on our body. If you want to deal with minimizing stress, the best and the most effective way to do that is through your breath. So we use the breath to calm the mind. So many of us unintentionally will use our mind to try to calm itself, which is really ineffective. It's like asking a toddler to cook Christmas dinner and expect a miracle. It's not going to happen. The mind will get far too caught up with racing thoughts and get confused. So when we breathe deep, we calm our parasympathetic nervous system, which is what we really want to do. We want to get that nice, and we want to activate that system. So imagine that you have a balloon in your belly. And the topic of today's talk is about love yourself slim. First of all, it's got nothing to do with being slim. I know, it's almost like a perk. It's to do with being healthy. And slim, we don't ever favor one body type over another. That's not what this is about. It's about really sort of how can we be as healthy as we possibly can. And it just happens to be that if we're slim and slender, it is obviously that we're in better health. It's better for our bodies physically, mentally. So when we breathe really deep into the belly, what we do is we activate that parasympathetic nervous system. And I want you to imagine that there's a balloon in your belly. And we're going to focus on the idea of love, because we're talking about what has love got to do with weight loss. And you'll discover that it's got a huge amount to do with weight loss and sustaining a healthy weight. So if we think of breathing in a sense of love into our bellies and breathing in as deep as you can, so essentially your shoulders don't move, they stay, absolutely straight, and what you're trying to do is just breathe in. So this area expands and increases and deflates, so it's that sense of inhaling and exhaling as deep as you can. So we'll do it together now. If we all just close our eyes, myself and Elsa will talk you through this. So closing our eyes together. We're going to breathe in as deep as we can, and I want you to focus on the word love. Just focus on love and let everything outside just slowly fade. So breathe deep into your belly for 1, focusing on love. Hold the breath at the top and breathe out any stress. So a lovely, slow exhale.